What?
Wow.
What is happening?
Wow.
A screenplay?
Wow. Okay.
Ah! Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to History of Popcorn, ladies and gentlemen. Consider this your secret public movie club. We are a podcast that celebrates all things movies. We react to the latest industry news, and we do movie reviews, and we discuss just about everything movies. We have new episodes every week. You can find us on Spotify, Apple, just wherever you can listen to podcasts. And we also have a visual episode on YouTube. So if you're watching us, hello.
You'll see me dancing every single time Elijah does the intro. I dance.
Yeah, he's got those moves. We are your hosts. I'm Elijah.
I'm Justin.
And if you happen to hear any snaps, crackles, or pops, or see anything visually disturbing during this episode, it's because we do our sessions through Zoom, and we're happy you're here.
Yes.
Today's a special one, Justin. Today's a big day.
Yes, it
for
is.
Movies. Today is Oscar Nominations Day officially. We are recording this on Oscar Nom Day, the Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big deal. But we're also doing the RAZZIES as well today.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about the nominations that we've seen and just give you our take on everything. There's usually a movie that's going to sweep all the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a week ago, what would you say is going to sweep the Oscars?
I think The Banshees of Inisherin is going to sweep.
Have you seen that yet?
Yes, I did.
You haven't texted me or told me anything about it, dude. What?
I have not.
Why not? Did you like it?
I did like it.
I loved it.
I didn't like the ending.
I loved it.
I did really, really like it. It's just one of those movies when it ended, I was like, is that it? Like I could have watched it for another like 2 hours. Like it could have been a 5-hour epic.
You could have been more.
But I did overall I did Colin Farrell.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
I was going to say Colin Firth.
Colin Firth.
Colin Farrell did a good job. Yeah, no. But anyways, when I saw the Golden Globes, and also the
Golden Globes are usually a good indicator.
Yeah, and it swept the So I'm pretty sure that has, and also Mark McDonagh has been nominated so many times. Mm-hmm. So I think that he's finally going to get the best director, best screenplay, which I'm pretty sure he did not get when Three Billboards was out. I want to say that.
I don't think he won. No.
Well, yeah, I think it was just the acting.
I think
Francis and Sam Rockwell. They both were the winners.
Yeah,
for
that was
awesome. I don't
awesome.
think he won any other thing. I know he's been nominated for In Bruges for screenplay and for so I think this is the time where this is the third time he's been nominated for stuff. So I think now is his chance, and people just keep talking about it. So it's one of those movies that didn't really go away. So I think that one's gonna have the most nominations and it's gonna probably win the most. Because I can't think of any other Oscar movie right now. I mean, I would like it to be Everything Everywhere All at Once, but I don't think that that's gonna get Best Picture and Best Screen. Maybe it'll get Best Screen. I don't know. We'll
maybe
see.
Original Screenplay. Yeah,
that's probably going to be the best bet for that one.
All right, let's hop right into the Oscars. We're just going to do it this way. I'm going to read off the nominations for actor in a leading role. We got Austin Butler in Elvis, Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Ed Sheeran, Brendan Fraser, The Whale, Paul Mescal, After Sun, and Bill Nighy Living, which is awesome for Bill Nighy. I haven't seen it, but I'm very happy for him. And also Paul Mescal, the movie After Sun. I feel like maybe we're going to hear a lot about this one, but I've been wanting to see this one for a very long time, and I think I'm going to rent it tonight because I've only heard amazing things about that.
Yeah, I think we know who's going to win this.
Yeah, it's going to be Brendan, right?
It's going to be Brendan Fraser. And if it's not, then that's going to be shocking. And if it's not going to be him, then it's going to be Austin Butler. But
it's Brendan Fraser.
I think it's going to go to Brendan Fraser. I mean, if I had to put all my money in it, which, I should, because I'm going to put all my money in Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, we don't do sports betting. We do Oscar betting.
Yes, we do.
Actor in a supporting role. Brendan Gleeson, Banshees of Ed Sheeran, Brian Tyree Henry, Causeway.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a smaller movie. Wasn't that in
Jennifer Lawrence, right?
Apple movie?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's interesting.
Cool. I never saw it. I mean, I guess
I never saw it either.
I didn't really want to because I don't like.
Same.
Good for Brian though.
Yeah, good for him.
We got Judd Hirsch for The Fabelmans.
Interesting.
Barry Keoghan or Kogan. I think it's Kogan.
Yeah,
The
Kogan.
Banshees of Inisherin.
Okay.
And Ki Hui Kwan for Everything Everywhere All at Once. This one's very
Uh-huh.
difficult for me because I want I want Barry Kogan and Ki Hui Kwan to win both of
I
them.
think it's gonna be Ki Kwan because like I really wanted him to win the Golden Globe, and I was shocked that he did. Like, not in a bad way. I was just like, oh my god, that's amazing. So
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be the year where him and Michelle Yeoh, which I'm gonna assume who's nominated, we haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm gonna assume those two are gonna be the
Yeah, if the Golden Globes are any indication, yeah.
yeah.
Let's go. Let's find out. Actress in a leading role, Justin. We got Kate Blanchett and Tar.
Okay.
I'm putting that on my list. I really want to see
Yes,
Tar.
that's been on my list too.
We got Ana de Armas for Blonde.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean,
Andrea Risenroff, I think that's her name. Risenbro, that's her name. To Leslie, which her campaign began only like a couple weeks ago. Everyone was like, everyone had just saw a movie and was like, we need to squeeze her in, and they did. She's in it. The movie's called To Leslie. We got Michelle Williams for The Fablemans. That's a really beautiful performance. I don't know. Yeah, that's just all I'll say. And Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. So yes, she was nominated.
I think it's gonna go to her. It's either gonna be her or Kate Blanchett. But I think Kate Blanchett is such a she's already won so many times. Michelle Yeoh, this is like one of those like comeback things, even though she hasn't really gone.
I mean, she's been in
like,
but she's been like in the industry and known in like action movies for like since the 90s or something like that.
And this movie wasn't just an action movie. There's so much more to it. So I think that's a no-brainer too. So far, these are no-brainers to me.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
And then we got actress in a supporting role, Angela Bassett for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
Hong Chow, I think her name is, from The Whale.
Oh, cool,
that's a pretty heavy performance. I feel like if you've seen that movie, I feel like I don't know, there's so much that there could be something about her after this in some way, like a novelization of her or something, because her perspective of that story is pretty heavy. Carrie Condon from The Banshees of Inisherin. I believe that's the sister, right?
Yes, that's the sister.
Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Of course.
Interesting. I thought she was fun. I didn't think she was moving. Stephanie Hu, is that how you say it? Or Husu?
Yeah, okay, there we go.
For Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yeah.
That's good because people were freaking out about her not being nominated for the Golden Globes. Yeah. It's like, dude, the Golden Globes are really like, it's just kind of a back burner. Like that they don't really matter all that much. But that's cool. So damn, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I think it might go Hong Chow, that's cool. I saw that Brendan Fraser was nominated, and that's why like that was like. And I saw it was nominated for a couple other things, which I was assuming gonna be screenplay and makeup, but that's cool because that was another thing that people have been talking about.
I think her performance was the most moving. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like you and I haven't really talked about the movie yet, and I know we'll get into it soon, but it would have been a much more interesting movie if it was just focusing on her.
Yeah,
I think so, in my opinion. But because I agree, I think her character had the most like. You feel for her the most. Every other character is kind of like, why the fuck? You don't have to be doing this. But her character, you understand why she's doing it. But anyways, I would really want her, but I think Stephanie, she has a good chance too, because her performance carries a lot of that movie as well.
She does so much. She does varieties of everything.
She does the most.
She goes 0 to 100.
Yeah,
multiple times throughout it.
Yeah, because she does a lot of things. And honestly, I think Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, like I get why. Like she doesn't look like herself. She's doing stuff that's kind of out of her comfort zone. She had the hot dog fingers, playing the piano. I think there's a reason why that she's on there. But that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
I could see Everything Everywhere All at Once getting hair and makeup as well. But let's go into animated feature. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which is incredible. I saw it the other day. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in the way Spider-Verse is. Nice. And The Sea Beast, which is Netflix, and Turning Red, which was pretty good. But I would say I have no idea which one's going to win this. It's going to be Pinocchio or Puss in Boots, but probably Pinocchio. Yeah. Marcel is really good.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it counts as animated because it's like a hybrid. So I guess. This one I'm excited for. Cinematography is All Quiet on the Western Front, which I have to put on my list. Bardot, False Chronicles of Handful of Truths. Which
that movie. I would totally agree with that.
Elvis, which is
Uh,
awesome. Empire of Light, which is one I want to put on my list. That's Roger
mhm.
Deakins. And Tar.
Okay.
So based off the trailers that I've seen, because I haven't seen all of these movies, I've only seen one of them, which was
Uh-huh.
Elvis. I honestly think, well, I haven't seen All Quiet on the Western Front too much, but I think Bardot should win because of how
Yes.
wonderful it looks. And I'm not sure how he shot it, but it looks incredible just from like, it looks really atmospherical, if that's a word.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
That movie is absolutely insane. And
You
it's
saw
another
it?
one. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The second it came on Netflix, I was like, it took
This is the
me,
guy who did Birdman? So you
yes.
can
Yeah.
imagine what he's trying to do with
Yeah.
this one.
Alejandro Inarritu. And you could tell
Yeah.
that he's definitely trying to do like a 8.5 type thing
Mm-hmm.
where it's super, super heavy handed, pretentious. And
Mm-hmm.
there's some weird things going on in it, but
Very Terrence Malick-y.
super Terrence Malick. Oh my God. Like if I didn't know it was him, I definitely would have assumed it was Terrence Malick. But the movie's cinematography is fantastic. Like that's the best part about it. So I totally agree with that.
I want to see it really bad. Let's go to costume design. Babylon, Black
Mm.
Panther, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. Okay.
So
All
that was
right.
like the first thing for Babylon right there, huh?
Yeah, so far.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm.
Directing. The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once,
Yes.
The Daniels, The Fablemans,
Of
Tar,
course.
and Triangle of Sadness. That's one I really want to see.
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting. Yeah, probably
Okay.
gonna go to Spielberg. Either Spielberg or Madonna.
I mean,
Spielberg, like I don't know, like I think it's because like it's his,
it's so personal.
it's so personal, and also like that he hasn't made a good movie in who knows how long. But I want to go to the Daniels, but I know it's not going to. Poor guys.
I'm gonna go original score.
Okay.
All Quiet on the Western Front, Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and The Fablemans.
Cool.
I think Babylon's gonna win
Babylon.
because
Yeah,
that
Babylon's
music's
gonna get it.
incredible. I've been listening to it in my off time just to get like hype. It's such an
Mhm.
exciting sound. It's exciting sound. Let's go production design. All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, Babylon, Elvis, and The Fablemans. I think I don't know. I don't
I
know.
think
That
either
one's up in the air.
Babylon or Elvis right there.
Let's go with writing, adapted screenplay. All Quiet on the Western Front. All Quiet on the
Damn.
Western
Yeah,
Front
that
is
one's freaking
insane.
sweeping it.
Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery.
Okay. Okay.
Adapted screenplay? What did he adapt
Well,
it
because
from?
it's based off of his last screenplay. They usually do
Oh, I
that.
guess.
Yeah.
Sequels get nominated for that.
Yeah,
We got
right.
Living, the Bill Nye movie.
Uh-huh.
Top Gun Maverick.
Shut the
Wi-
fuck up.
Wow. And
Ah,
Women Talking. Wow. Top Gun Maverick again. Okay.
what?
Wow.
What is happening?
Wow.
For screenplay?
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Writing. Let's go. Writing original screenplay. The Banshees of Inisherin. Everything Everywhere All at Once. The Fablemans, Tar, and Triangle of Sadness. Okay.
Okay. I would say Banshees is probably gonna win that again. I would want to say Everything Everywhere, but Triangle Sadness is also getting a lot of love too.
I think the best original screenplay is probably going to be Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I hope so. I hope so.
Let's go with the big one. Let's go with Best Picture. We got All Quiet on the Western Front, which is a Netflix movie, and I'm surprised at how much it's getting. I mean, I guess I just haven't seen it because it's Netflix.
I haven't either.
It kind of goes under the radar. What? Avatar: Way of Water.
Oh,
I mean, okay.
We knew this was gonna happen.
I did it. Okay.
We knew something. We knew something like this was gonna happen.
I didn't know that. That's a curveball. Okay. The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
The Fablemans, Tar, Triangle of Sadness, Women Talking, and Top Gun Maverick. Best Picture? Wow. Okay.
What the man? Hey, at least it's not getting like acting stuff. At least it's not sweeping the awards. I mean,
they should just give it a category. Save the Movie Theaters Award.
Yeah, see, like or like this the blockbuster, best blockbuster.
Best blockbuster.
Yeah,
I think that was a category once upon a time.
That's something totally like sure, like put Avatar in there, put Top Gun, but I mean like Best Picture, like just because it's like comical, but like listing out all these great movies,
Yeah,
then going like Top Gun. I'm not saying it's a bad
it's
movie, but I
wild.
mean like
That's just wild to me.
it's just yeah, that's weird.
Wow, okay. I think those are all the main ones, unless you want to go with sound as well. Or
No,
visual
because we
effects.
know because those are the movies where we know Top Gun's gonna go in. We're like, okay, that makes sense. But
Based off of this, we already made a to-do list of movies we're gonna try to check out.
mhm.
And then yeah, wow, Oscars. When is the actual day of the Oscars then? It's on March 12th.
Wow, okay, March 12th.
But yeah, I missed it when it was in February. It was always around
Yeah,
my birthday.
seriously.
Now they pushed it like a week or two. Anyway, 95th Academy Awards, March 12th. Those are our reactions to it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, Top Gun Maverick, dude. I mean, like I knew that
That's so wild.
I knew that there was a chance of this happening, but like, yeah, Best Picture and just imagine like hearing that there's a sequel to Top Gun. Like, I never was even a fan of Top Gun. I know it's controversial. The first Top Gun, I thought it was just so cheesy,
Well, yeah.
but it's like I don't know, like best pick, like that's crazy to me. And best adapted screenplay. I mean, like I don't know.
I love that. That's pretty great. There's
You know,
some curveballs in there.
some curveballs.
So those are the Oscars. Now we have to go to the negative, Justin.
Oh
Are you
yeah.
ready for this?
Well, I
Welcome
mean,
to the
like
43rd Razzie nominations.
Golden Raspberry Awards. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is my favorite. So worst picture, we're gonna start with that. We have Blonde, which I know that Elijah has been one of the defenders of that movie.
Yeah.
And then we have Disney's Pinocchio, which Good Morning, which thank God, that's probably my least favorite movie of the year. The King's Daughter, which I don't really know too much about that.
Mhm.
And this movie that should have been nominated for Best Picture for an Oscar, which is
Yeah,
Morbius.
that's surprising. That was surprising.
Right?
Wow.
I can't believe it, dude. That movie was a cinematic
Biggest
masterpiece.
snub of the century.
No, I would love it to go to Good Morning, but I think Blonde is probably going to be sweeping this because I've heard really, really awful things about it. But I mean, like, hey, teach their own. So, worst actor, we have Colson Baker, aka Machine Gun Kelly for Good Morning. We have Pete Davidson, voice only for Marmaduke. I never even knew there was another Marmaduke movie out here.
I think it's on Netflix, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Tom Hanks as Geppetto in Disney's Pinocchio. Jared Leto, again, should have been nominated for Best Actor, damn it. For Morbius, it's Morbid time. And then this one is sad for history of popcorn history right here. For Elijah and I really thought that this movie is going to be good.
Yeah, but
it's Sylvester Stallone and Samaritan. Yeah.
Did you see it? I haven't seen it yet.
I tried watching it. It is pretty. It's pretty. Like I fell asleep. It's boring and.
Damn. Yeah, it got locked up in purgatory for a while. Me and Justin were like, "There's something going on with this," and then after they kept pushing it, and then I just dropped it on Amazon. We're like, "Oh, okay, that's not good."
Yeah, it's pretty sad for him. And then worst actress, we have Kira Armstrong for Firestarter, which I know has gained some controversy.
Yeah, the young girl in it, the main girl.
She's like 8 years old or something like that. Bryce Dallas Howard for Jurassic Park Dominion. Diane Keaton for Mac and Rita, which I don't even know what that is. Kaya King's Daughter.
Skya Scoladario or whatever. She's from Skins, the UK version.
Oh, okay. And then Alicia Silverstone for the
Requiem? Is that how you say it?
That's just funny. I mean, I've never even heard of that movie, but Alicia Silverstone.
I feel like this was going to be her comeback into Hollywood because I haven't even heard of her for years.
Right? Oh,
where's she been?
Where's she been? All right. Worst remake, ripoff, or sequels: Blonde. Both 365 days sequels, 365 days this day, and the next 365 days.
That's
oh my God, that's hilarious. Disney's Pinocchio, Firestarter, and Jurassic World Dominion. Did you see Jurassic World Dominion?
Yeah, it's really boring.
I
think Bryce Dallas Howard is going to win Worst Actress, honestly, for that.
Everybody in the movie, not a single person, like Chris Pratt especially, and I thought Chris Pratt was worse than Bryce Dallas Howard. But all of them were just sleeping. You could tell all of them were just like, "Good God, can we get rid of this?" And worst supporting actress, Adria Arjona. Sorry,
Arjona. I don't know.
Arjona, yeah, probably Arjona. Yeah, probably
Morbius.
For Morbius, yeah. Lorraine Baracco for Disney's Pinocchio. Penelope Cruz for the 355. Bing Bing Fan for the 355 and the King's Daughter.
Okay.
And Myra Sorvino for Lamborghini, the man behind the legend.
That's the girl from Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
Oh, okay. My mom loves that movie. So worst supporting actor, we have Pete Davidson for Good Morning, Tom Hanks for Elvis, yes, Xavier Samuel for Blonde, Maud's son for for Good Morning,
okay,
and Evan Williams for Blonde. I think it's gonna go to Tom Hanks. He was atrocious in that movie. For a movie that was so good, he was absolutely terrible. Mm-hmm. All right, worst screen couple, Colson Baker, aka Machine Gun Kelly, and Maud's son in Good Morning. Totally agree. Both real life characters in the fallacious White House bedroom scene and Blonde. Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Hanks in his latex-laden bass and ludicrous accent, Elvis, yes. Andrew Dominic and his issues with women and Blonde.
Oh, my gosh.
The two 365 Days sequels both released in 2022. That's funny.
Wow.
Worst director, Judd Apatow, The Bubble. I'm surprised that movie was nominated for worst picture.
I think people just literally forgot about it, and that's why they didn't nominate it. People were like,
they just nominated Judd Apatow to say it. Yeah, no, that movie was pretty terrible. Then we have Colson Baker, aka Machine Gun Kelly, and Maud's son for Good Morning. Andrew Dominic for Blonde. Daniel for Morbius, best director. Espinizo. And then Robert Zemeckis for Disney's Pinocchio, which is just such a tragedy. Yeah, it sucks. The worst screenplay, Blonde, Disney's Pinocchio, Good Morning, Jurassic World Dominion, and it's fucking Morbin time.
Morbius. Wow.
That's the stuff that we got right there. Yeah, like I said, I think Blonde is going to be taken over. It's funny, this year we have two movies that are nominated for Oscars.
That happens like every couple of years.
Usually it's just one movie, so that's interesting. That like this year we have two, which Blonde for what's her name again?
Ana de Armas.
Yeah. So for her, and then I think that movie's gonna sweep it because I know that movie's caused a lot of controversy. Mm-hmm. I think that the only thing I can say here that I don't agree with, and this is saying a lot because the movie's terrible, but Pete Davidson in Good Morning was definitely the only good part in my opinion.
Yeah,
I thought that he was, and he wasn't in it for too long, but whenever he is, like, it's like he was the only time that actually made me kind of laugh. He made me smirk.
Yeah,
but I'm surprised that they gave no love to Pauly Shore's Pinocchio.
I don't know if it qualified. Maybe it just didn't qualify. I don't know what qualifies.
Maybe it didn't. Yeah, maybe it has to have like a certain budget in order to do it. Yeah, no, that's a eclectic list right there.
I see Colson Baker being, I mean, that he's not good. There's this movie that just came out with Kevin Bacon in him that just came out. I'm like, how is Colson? Yeah, it just came out on Hulu. I'm like, how is Colson Baker doing all these movies with all these people? He's making a lot of money with music, I think. So he's just investing it all back into movies.
Yeah, he's
producing all his own movies now.
Yeah, this movie was definitely like all of him. So it's like I get why that, and the production company that released it was Open Road, and they don't give a shit about anything. He's just riding his own wave. He's trying to be like Eminem, which is ironic because Eminem is the reason why that he quit doing rap. Altogether.
Into punk rock.
But I think that movie was the worst thing I've ever, like one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't even know how I got through it.
Yeah.
But I managed to. Yeah. So I think I want that one to go. But I mean, like, and also Morbius. Like, I honestly have more questions for the Razzies of who's going to win than the Oscars right now. I think the Oscars, like, I'm pretty like level head being like, yeah, I think this person's going to win. I think that's going to win. The Razzies, I'm like, it's really anybody's game right now.
I don't think Morbius was that bad. It was bad, but it's not as good. It's not as bad as Good Morning. So there's a drastic.
I'll agree there.
Difference.
But I think that if I didn't see Morbius in the theater, I would have turned it off a while ago. Like I definitely wouldn't have finished it. But because I was sitting there and my buddy was asleep, I didn't want to wake him up. He looked like he was having a great nap. So
when you woke up, you should have just told him that was the best movie I've ever seen, dude.
I did.
I can't believe you fell asleep.
He was like, how was the rest of it? It was like amazing. You missed out a lot. He's like, really? It's like, no. Oh, dude, it was so disappointed. I was so pissed for the rest of the day.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. Well, March 12th is the Oscars, and March 11th, I believe, is the Razzies.
They're always trying to go a day ahead. Those mother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is going to sweep it for a lot of it. I think for performances,
for performances, I think
but
so. I think that the original screenplay, director, and um best picture is going to go to either Fablemans or Inisherin, but who knows? Anybody's game. Steven Spielberg is like the poster child for the Oscars, so I think that they might be giving him a lot more than McDonough.
that was our Oscars, Razzies nominations. We sped through
Boom,
that. Wow.
we did it.
But we have an Oscars to-do list now, me and Justin, for between now and the Oscars. We're going to try to watch some of these movies and give you reviews on them for the ones we haven't seen. And we are also going to try to do some Razzie roasts before and roast some of the worst movies that are on the nominations for the Razzies, ones that we have not seen or ones that Justin can try to fight through again, like Disney's Pinocchio, which I haven't seen. Hopefully you can watch it again so we can discuss it together separately in a segment. So
I might try to sit through because I've heard about the 365-day movies for a while, so maybe I'll try to do those. I don't know though. No promises. Absolutely, positively no.
Yeah, we're gonna
promises.
try to distribute these movies between us two as well, of who gets the shortest end. I do not want the 365 movies, so you can handle that.
I'll take them.
But yeah, so let us know what you guys think of the Razzies and Oscar nominations. What were the biggest snubs from each? I mean, Pauly Shore was a snub, obviously, right?
Obviously, that movie was a huge snub. Yeah, no love for Pauly Shore in the Razzies. I have a worse list on here somewhere. Oh, I'm surprised Don't Worry Darling didn't get anything.
Oh wow, I think it's
like Harry Styles didn't get
it's
anything.
Way too mediocre to be good or bad.
Oh yeah, that's even kind of worse, do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Harry Styles might have been a snub for that movie. He wasn't very good in it.
I think so. Oh, here we go. Day Shift. I'm surprised The Bubble didn't get as much attention.
Again, that's one of those movies.
In Amsterdam. Well, actually, there we go.
Oh,
Amsterdam. Surprisingly,
that wasn't that bad. That wasn't. It
wasn't
bad.
horrible.
It just wasn't enjoyable. It's just unenjoyable.
It wasn't at all horrible. Oh, and the Munsters. Munsters didn't get anything either.
I don't think anyone saw it.
The Munsters, it's just all so gross that I don't even see kids getting into it. And it's just boring too.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, yeah, no, I'm surprised that one didn't get it either because a lot of people were hating on that.
Interesting.
For a second. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go with like the main thing is The Bubble didn't get more. It is a great cast, and the cast didn't do anything wrong. It's just the writing. It's just the writing and the directing.
It's like they're getting punished. They didn't do anything wrong. I mean,
they did not do anything wrong.
They didn't deserve what they got.
I especially love David Duchovny just doing I like him making his weirdo comedic side or comedic supporting role comeback because he's been showing up in a lot of movies. He's going to be in You People as well.
Yeah,
of just being the sidelines. I like that he's just totally fine with being like, I'm good just showing up for a few days. I don't need to lead it.
So yeah, those were our reactions to the nominations. Wow,
Woo!
Reaction.
Whoa.
Make sure you join us
next. See that reaction?
Whoa. Almost missed it.
Oh man.
But yeah, so that was fun. Let's look forward to next week where we finally talk about our most anticipated movies of 2023.
Yes.
Which spoiler alert may include. No, I'm not going to spoil it actually.
Don't spoil anything.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Don't you spoil anything, Elijah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Next week, most anticipated movies of 2023. Look forward to that. Do you want to say anything to the people that are listening and watching?
I have a show at anybody that's listening, Grants Pass, or wants to come to wherever the frick you are. I have a show at Copper Mug in Grants Pass, Oregon. So yeah, there's that.
What day?
On Thursday. Sorry, I just have a show.
I have a show.
You figure out the rest. No, this Thursday I have a show. So the 26th, I have a show at Copper Mug. So if you want to show up to that, I'm not the only one. There's other people there too. And should be fun. I sold that, huh? Like, yeah, there you go. I had so much enthusiasm.
Give it a lot of oomph.
He gave it a lot of oomph. You know what? I want him to promote all the shows.
All right, guys. Hope you have a good day. Let us know what you guys thought of the nominations. I don't know.
Yeah.
Follow us on everything that you can. And yeah,
Yeah, what do you think was snubbed?
For Oscars?
No, I mean I'm talking to the people. I don't care about your opinion.
Oh, right. We just talked about that. Yeah, I was like, hold on, you're talking. Oh, yeah. What did you guys? What was the biggest snub? Let us know in the comments below, or let us know on social media, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you are.
Woohoo.
We will be there too. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.